Come on in, come on in, come on in. We are here at the King Cain Way TV, baby. And we are waiting. I know a lot of people are probably... There's a lot of things going on tonight. There's a lot of different lives. There's a lot of different shit going on. So let me just get a few people in and then we will get started. But if not, I still have to keep going and review the goddamn show, okay? How many of us watch Lovers and Friends? They just ended their finale, I want to say a day or two ago. And I'm just so sad that the show is over. I can't believe it's over. Just when I thought that there was hope for me out there to find love, you guys just take the show away. Hey, LaCrystal White. Oh, my fucking eye. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Ow, my eye. I ain't acting funny now. Oh, my eye. Look. Shit. This is some bullshit. They say I'm acting funny. I ain't acting funny now. Oh, my fucking eye, Lord. I just rubbed something in my damn eye. They say I'm making funny. I ain't acting funny now. I really don't know what the fuck just happened, but I think I had just rubbed something in my goddamn eye. Then I got this bruise on my fucking nose from wearing that fucking face shield. I just can't. But I'm just so... Hey, Millie Mill. Hey, Jerry, Shannon. I'm just so sad that they ended. I'm just like, what the hell? Now, who I'm going to watch and try to get my love piece from, child? But I went old school. So if you've been a Cainiac for quite some time, then you know that I used to write my notes down. So I went old school for the finale. But again, this is Lovers and Friends, Season 1, Episode 5, a.k.a. the finale review. I promise I won't be before you girls long. I know there's a lot of different people live tonight. Chasing Atlanta, Episode 6 just went off. So I know there's a lot going on. So I definitely won't be before you girls very, very, very long. But we're about to gag, honey, okay? So the show opens up with Jamil's and his girls, Sharice, Elise, Nikki, and that's it. So they're kikiing at the pool, and he's just catching up with the girls. He's bringing them up to speed about the dates that he's been on, how the date with Jeremy was everything, and, you know, how David wanted camera time and said he met somebody and was dating somebody else, and it's just like, what the hell? Lynette Garcia, you stupid. And it's just like, what the hell is going on? So me, I'm gagging because I'm sitting there like, So he really, really likes Jeremy, and now he's reading and roasting David, which I feel like that's what you should do. Like, girl, don't come on this platform using me for bait, using me for a moment. Like, girl. And then you didn't tell him until he was there at the date, the scheduled, planned date, just sitting there with a nice beat and his black nails, you know? So I feel like, yes, Jamil, you should definitely read David and bask in this moment. But the girls are like, it is what it is, you know? And they just talk about the good and the bad and the ugly of Jeremy and the good and the bad and the ugly of David. And, you know, one of his homegirls, Nikki, I believe, was like, oh my goodness, I know David. I can't believe he did that. That's so not like him. I hate to tell you, honey, but it's like him. He did it on this show. And again, that was just so late. Like Lundy said then, and said at the end of this episode, if you got a man, boyfriend, woman, trade piece, anybody you're talking to, don't come on the show. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's like common sense, you would think. I can't. And then Jamil opens up about, you know, the girls are like, so how was it for you trying to find somebody who's black, you know? And Jamil goes into this whole spiel about, you know, how hashtag black understands black. Duh, Jamil. You think these white folks sit right there while you sitting there trying to, you know, explain how you're probably being treated in your company, how the law looked at you today, or, you know, just the typical shit that we go through as black men in America. You can't relate to that when your husband is sitting over here, you know, voting for you know who. Anyway, I just think that Jamil just needs to go find him a nice, thick, black bottom. And it seems like he's found that in Jeremy. And, you know, I really wish the best for them. But we shall see. Next, we see Premier and his friend with the bald head. His name is Sheldon, okay? Shout out to Sheldon. And I'm going to tell you why in just like 2 seconds. Why I think Sheldon is everything. So they link up to Kiki about the dates and such. They discuss Aaron and the music. And, you know, and Sheldon was like, so how was the music? And Premier's just like, girl, it was nothing. And so then, you know, so Sheldon's like, so he's like, okay, the verses. And Premier said, what, him versus the wall? Oops. See, that's the thing about Premier Shade. It will go over your head. If you're not like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not like tapped in. Like that was some funny shade. I wrote, oops. He ended up telling Sheldon that they went to Barcadia. I think I remember seeing Barcadia when I lived in Dallas. I really, really do. But yes, you know, they're just sitting there talking. And I think Sheldon got it right when he said that he could tell that the date, what's the second guy? Dennis. That the date with Dennis energy, he could tell that Dennis was going to come around with that same type of energy, with that same type of swag and flavor that he had at the house, which Dennis did. And then Premier ends up telling Sheldon about how Aaron said he was a mixture of Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm going to tell you something. Aaron gives me, you know, the Hispanic Latin queens in Dallas that go out on Sunday night to Taco Cabana. Well, that's the last stop. But, you know, they're all up and down. What's the street called? I can't even remember. Is it Oakwood? Is it Oak Tree? Whatever the gay neighborhood street is. They go to S4. They go to Havana's on a Sunday night, and then they go to Taco Cabana right around the corner. You know, they love Cardi B. They love the techno, you know, how they remix the songs, you know. Aaron gives me that type of Latin girl, you know, in Dallas. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just telling you that that is that type of girl there. So yeah, Premier was like, you know, I knew you, Premier's like, you know, he doesn't know who he's gonna pick. Premier, you definitely know who you're gonna pick. But I do love how Sheldon was like, so who done reached out to you after the date? Like, we all know this is a goddamn competition. Like, bitch, what's tea? What's tea? And Premier was like, nobody. So the Premier like, child, please. So Premier's like, whatever, let's wrap this up. And they head off to go eat. Now, I do want to say this. When Sheldon stood up and that boy put his motherfucking hands in his pocket and them pants swooped that ass as they walked off to go grab a bite to eat. Baby, I I gagged here at the King Can't Wait TV. Now, I said, no wonder Sheldon's hot strong and a little sassy. Sheldon got ass. Sheldon, we're here for it. We're here for the bald head. We're here for the rotundness of the eyes. And I'm gagging, okay, Sheldon? I'm gagging. So Jamil goes to see Jeremy. First of all, I feel like Jamil needed to fix his face when he was outside of Jeremy's house. Jamil's face was getting very much. I said, Jamil, what's wrong? Is you nervous? Is you freaking out? What are we doing right here? But I was gagging at his face in that moment. Jeremy has a nice home. Jamil has brought some drinks, and you know, they make Jeremy makes them a cocktail, and they sit there and talk, and you know, they discuss the date, and you know how they value family relationships, etc. And you know, Jamil ends up holding his hand, and it was just all so very sweet. The music being played in the background, I absolutely loved it. I'm rooting for Jamil and Jeremy. You know, Jeremy seems like an educated black man, okay? We all know that's what Jamil need. Jamil go get you a nice, handsome, black man like Jeremy. Poo. And that's just that. I don't want to hear no more about Jamil with dating Caucasian, Hispanic gate, okay? That's done for. You have your hubby, baby, labby, and we're gagging. But anyways, moving on. Premieres at home. Dennis comes through looking really, really good. They compliment each other so well. They give each other compliments. They talk about their day. They toast. Premier was drinking a white, but he made sure that Daddy had his Henny. Be very clear. You have to cater to your man. Love your man. Be there for your man. Have a man. Premier made sure that Daddy had his motherfucking Hennessy. Period. So they just pretty much talk about how they're feeling one another and how they want to continue to get to know each other, right? Fast forward 2 months later. I really thought that Jamil and Jeremy didn't work out. But it was a psych OMG moment. They're still totally together. They're still going strong. I'm like, yes, Jeremy, get your camera time. Get your confessional poo. We're here for it. They talk about the highs and the lows of the situation. And Jamil saying, oh, nasty Negro spiritual to his man. And I'm here for it. Moving on, Premier and Dennis, they're still rocking. I thought this was cute as well. It's the background music playing in the background for me in both of these confessional moments. To me, Dennis is fine as fuck. It's the bottom grill for me. They discuss the highs and the lows of the situation. And both Jamil and Premier, they both discuss just being able to put their trust and their everything into their good Judies to make sure that they found, you know, good guys for them, because damn, that's the tea. I do want to say, Dennis, you're very natural in front of the camera. Never lose that. It's very cute and we're here for it. Lundy comes on singing his song, reading the girls about coming on the show, knowing they had somebody that they was dating. I'm done with it. But they put a little thing that 6 days after they filmed the 2-month conclusion, Premier and Dennis broke up. Now, what happened? What was the problem? What was the issue? Did it just not work out? We want to know. You can't just drop that right there. Is there going to be a reunion to this? What? Wait, huh? There's QTNA. Markel, we have QTNA. Okay? But anyway, guys, that's my review of Lovers and Friends Season 1, Episode 5. Congratulations to the cast. Shout out to production. Shout out to Chasing Reality. Poo. I love you guys. Have a great night. Peace.